This is a new channel for us, and here you're going to find different tips and tricks on how to do things. I don't know yet what we're going to talk about, but in this episode, we're going to talk about different ways that you can travel at a low cost. So my husband and I get asked all the time how we're able to travel and do all these things that we do. But I'm not gonna lie, it does come at some sacrifice, but nothing you shouldn't be able to live with. So first we're gonna go over where we find our cheap flights and how to go about navigating that app. And then we're gonna talk about what kind of baggage to bring. You know, we hear often that you have to, with certain airlines, you have to pay for baggage separately, and that is true. However, not if you don't bring in a checked bag. See, that is where the key is. You can get away with a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot. You just have to be brave enough to do it. It doesn't work every time, but it works most of the time. So, here we go. So as we talked about an app, here we are, we're gonna download Kayak. I'm positive you've all heard of Kayak. You can use it to get your flights like we're gonna do here. You can rent a car, you can get a hotel room, whatever you want. But what we like the most about this app is that at the bottom next to the search symbol, you'll see the Explore. And that's gonna bring you up to a map of the world. And each location is gonna come with a little price tag, as you can see there. Now, we're gonna go in and change our place that we're gonna leave from. I don't know what the word for that is. And we're also gonna adjust the dates. So we're pretty flexible here. We just wanna get on Dodge for a little bit. Not really planning for anything specific. Now look at this. We can fly out of Milwaukee to Fort Lauderdale for $67. Tell me that's not a steal. You can't even go to dinner for that. Now, if you look at some of the other flights, like here we can go to Miami for $229. I don't think so. We're going to choose Fort Lauderdale. And then if we want to go to Miami, we can. So in this case, you can see at the top, you have to fly April 27th to May 1st. Now we're going to click on here and we're going to look at our flight details. And this is going to show you all of the departure times and arrival times. And this isn't a bad flight. It's direct from Milwaukee to Fort Lauderdale, leaving at 5 p.m., getting in at 9. Okay, so now you've decided to be a money saver and you're going to book that $67 flight to Fort Lauderdale. Congratulations. So after that, the next question we always get is, what about baggage? Well, I'm going to tell you, you can get away with a lot. So there is a bag for the Spirit and Frontier Airlines that you can purchase from Amazon, which I'm going to show you. And that's going to fit basically everything you need for a week. It's, if you have time, do a little laundry while you're gone. If that's not really your jam, just shove it full of stuff and just make sure it's squishy. You can get through. So here, we're going to show you the bag, and I'm going to prove to you that you can pack enough stuff for a week and get away with a trip for $67. You're welcome. Okay, so now we're on Amazon. We're going to search for that bag I was just talking about. All you have to do is search Spirit Airlines personal item bag. It's going to come up with a bag that is the exact dimensions of their, I don't know what you call it, that thing that is at the security gate that you have to see right there. You have to shove it in that thing, prove that it fits. Well, let me tell you, it's going to fit. I have one. It works great. Look at this. Double metal zippers. What more do you need? Honestly. Look at all this stuff he's going to put in there. I'm willing to bet that you can get a week's worth of stuff in this bag, guaranteed. And it's only going to cost you $10. That's so much better than paying $100 to check a bag. Okay, so you did it. You booked your $67 flight. You bought the bag. And guess what? You're going on a trip for $77. You're going to be able to do so much more when you're there. You're possibly even going to be able to go on a second trip. And what's life without experience? For $77, you can't even go out to dinner. Can't go to a movie. But here, you're going to go and you are going to go to Fort Lauderdale for 5 days.
See you next time.
Wait! I forgot something. Okay, so I'm going to need you to not select a seat. They're going to tell you that you have to choose a seat in order to book your flight. That's not true. Whoever you book your flight with, you're most likely going to end up with them. And even if you don't, it's a 2-hour ride. So what? You get to read on your phone for 2 hours by yourself? That sounds like a dream to me. The next thing, bring a purse. Bring a big purse. Put all your things in it. That's going to be like a second bag. The next thing, be confident. Walk up to that gate and do as if you know exactly what you're doing. And the third thing, never, ever, 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 ever pay for early boarding because it's not worth it. And I bid you a good night.